What's going on, YouTube? It's Gauss75, also known as G-Man the Trucker. I'm here today to share another one of my tips with you guys. This is another tip for the newbies, for the guys and women as well, such as myself, who are getting ready to break into the trucker industry. Okay, the other day I gave you a tip about make sure your health is up to par, your vision's up to par, and make sure that your driving record is clean before you head out to orientation. Well, another one is very important as well. This is, in case you get sick out there on the road, you need something to help you. If you're feeling ill, if you're feeling down, headache, stomach ache, something like that. I took a trip today to Wally World to pick up some things for the house. And like normally, I usually walk around checking for deals, see what they have. So I usually have the little value bins where they have like DVDs or CDs or something like that. Well, the one I came across today was kind of different. This one had medicine in it. All different types of medicines. And, they were great value. You know what I mean? It was, good deals. And I was like, wow. You know what? Ha ha ha. I got an idea. Why don't I start my own little first aid kit, medicine cabinet, if you will. So that way when I'm out there on the road, if something happens, like if I have, slight headache or, sinus problems, stuffy nose, gas, heartburns, anything like that, I'll have something ready for me right at my disposal. So I decided to pick up a few things. Now I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes some of the things that I picked up that I think were kind of cool to have. Because you truly never know what kind of training you're going to get when you're out there. You might have a guy who can be, a complete a-hole, you know what I mean, and decide, you know what, screw that, I'm not going to stop, or something like that. So, with that being said, I just rambled on, didn't I? Don't mind me, I was just paying attention to something else. Sorry about that. But, yeah, so I picked up a few things just to have, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a little first aid kit, just for me to carry with me when I'm on the truck with my trainer. So, things should happen, I'll be somewhat prepared. So here's just a number of the few things that I have picked up today. Now right here I got some medicine for gas relief, extra strength, pain reliever, also known as ibuprofen. Now, I'm not really a fan of Tylenol, so I do Advil mostly. I got some sinus relief, because sometimes I do tend to get sinus pressure every now and again. Some multi-symptom reliefs, stuff as pain, fever, cough, nasal decongestion, and most importantly, I got the non-drowsy. See right there, non-drowsy for daytime. Just in case you happen to be driving, you don't want to be under influence of anything when you're driving. I got some hydrocortisone cream. That's always good to have. If you have, insect bites, poison ivy, poison sumac, or if you're like me and you suffer from eczema, this is good for that. Even though I do have a doctor prescription, but it's also good. And triple antibiotic cream. This is kind of like Neosporin. It's just a generic brand, in case you get cuts, bruises, or anything like that. Some tension headaches relief. This is real powerful stuff. And last but not least, I got some antacid tablets, which is generic version of Tums. Now, I know what you all might be saying. Wait a minute. This is all generic brand. There's nothing here name brand. This is all generic. I'm going to tell you guys something. For those of you who do not know, the generic brand is just as good as name brand. Okay, I worked in the medical field for about 5.5 years. I used to be an EMT. Okay, so I know the difference in medicines. Generic brand, 9 times out of 10, if you look at the back of the box, it's going to have the same exact ingredients as, you know, your Maalox and your Advils, Tylenol, Tums, Neosporin. The generic brands will have the same exact ingredients. Okay, actually, some of the generic brands, to me anyway, actually work better than name brand. So, why go out there and spend tons and tons and tons of money when you can get just the generic brands and do just the same? You know what I mean? I mean, if it was really that bad for you, like people claim, they would never offer it to you. Like, you can go to the pharmacy, and depending on what type of insurance you have, your insurance may cover name brand, your insurance may cover a generic brand. Well, this is the same exact thing. I chose to go this route because I'm trying to save money. Now, believe it or not, all these medicines you see right here, I got for under $10. It's not bad, is it? For under $10. Where if I would have got name brand alone, these two would probably cost close to $10 just for these two. And better yet, I paid $10 for all of them. And I still have more to go. I still want to get a few more things. I have my little homemade first aid kit, such as some Band-Aids and stuff like that. Like I said, just to be prepared. So God forbid if something happens and I'm not feeling well, I will have things on the truck. Don't expect your trainer to have that for you. You may have some, you may not. But don't expect him to have it. It's up to you to have. You know, he can be one of those type of guys who doesn't want to share his supplies with you. Be prepared. Be prepared. Okay? There's a saying that my wife always uses, and it goes like this. An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Always be a step ahead of the game to make sure you're alright. Because at the end of the day, you're all by yourself out there. You understand what I'm saying? You're all by yourself. You're all you got. So, with that being said, guys, I love y'all. Peace. 2 fingers. Be safe.